now this thing about possessing. Let me talk to you a little bit about this definition, or what is meant about possession. Possess means to take ownership, or to have something, or to have it as belonging to one, or to own, or to take possession of. When you possess something, you occupy that thing. I don't have, let me do this quick example. Come up here, Terrence, here. Let me give you, let's pretend this is a $100 bill, okay? Let's pretend it's a $100 bill. But I'm going to need this $1 back when I'm finished, please. Yes. I got more Arizona sweet tea to buy, and I need this dollar. So let's pretend that this is $100, right? So this is my $100 right now, and I give this $100 to Terrence. It is in, now he takes possession of that. Go ahead, sit down, have it for a couple more minutes. So I blessed Terrence with that $100, okay? So now he now possesses that $100. He now, it now belongs to him. He has now take possession of it. He now has the ability and the right to occupy and dominate that $100 however he want to do it. Look at those two words, occupy and dominate. Occupy means to now it's mine. Dominate means I can use this $100 however I want to use it, hopefully for good, but I can use it. So when we say possessing God's blessing, or when I say possessing God's blessing, I want us to think about it in these terms, that it is God's blessing us with whatever it is, and we possessing it and taking ownership of it and occupying it and dominating blessing. If you're going to possess God's blessing, you are occupying that, you're taking ownership of what God has given you, and you are now able to dominate what it is you have in your possession. Are you feeling me? Yeah. Say dominate. Dominate. Is what he says. Be fruitful and multiply. Take dominion. Sounds similar to dominate. He says, he blessed them, put them in a garden, and says, now take dominion. God says, I'm going to bless you. Now go dominate what I give you for my good, for my glory. When you're at that intersection and God is ready to bless you, he's saying, I want you to take possession of this, and I want you to dominate what I've given you. Yes. Come on, people. Yes. He told them, and we'll get into this a little later, he said, the Deuteronomy 30:16, he says, the land you're about to go in, he says, if you do these things, and we'll talk about these things later, if you do these three things here, he says, you will live and I will multiply you in the land you're about to possess. Possession for God, listen, possession for God is not just to store up stuff, it is to dominate with. When you bring your tithes into the storehouse, it is to dominate those tithes so that you can give to others. When God blesses you, he's not giving to you so you can go store it up and find yourself with $50,000 in the bank, or a bunch of this and a bunch of that, and not doing anything with it. You are not taking possession of what God has blessed you with. That's not possession. Your mindset has to change. So when God gives you something, when God blesses you with something, it's not for you to go and just put it up on a shelf and say, look at what the Lord blessed me with. No, it is for you to dominate that thing. Say, dominate that thing. Dominate that thing. Dominate that thing and make it for the glory of